One peaceful morning, the family was enjoying breakfast together when Dad received an important office call. It was about a one-week business trip abroad that he could not refuse. Dad calmly shared the news with his family. Although everyone would miss him, they understood that his work was important and wished to support him. Before leaving, Dad made one simple request. Help your mother with everything while I am away.
Mother.
Every day, and all three girls happily promised they would. To make the promise even more exciting, Dad promised a special gift who truly helped their mother throughout the entire week. I will bring each of you a special gift when I get home. After saying warm goodbyes and giving everyone a loving hug, Dad left for the airport. He trusted his daughters to keep the promise they had made with smiling faces.
The next morning, Mum began the day by herself.
Girls, could you please help me set the table?
She gently asked her prepare the breakfast table, hoping they would remember Dad's promise.
Halen, can you help me with the plates?
Sorry, I have too much homework.
Mom first asked Halen for help, but she quietly said she needed to finish her homework. With that excuse, she walked away without helping.
Mum then asked Bayla for a small favor,
Bayla, could you bring the glasses from the shelf? I'm too tired, Mom.
but she said she was too tired to help.
Victoria remembered every word Dad had said. She happily finished the work with a smile, making her mother feel loved and supported. Breakfast was finally ready because of Victoria's kindness. Mom thanked her with a warm smile, while the older sisters quietly began thinking about the promise they had made. Later that afternoon, Mom asked her daughters to help fold the clean clothes. It was another simple chance to keep the promise they had made to Dad.
Halen, could you help me with these clothes?
But I am reading an interesting story, Mum. I want to watch my favorite TV program first.
Halen chose her book and Bayla chose television. Victoria quietly worked beside her mother with care and patience. Every small act of kindness made Mum's work easier and filled her heart with happiness.
As evening arrived, Mum needed help in the garden.
Girls, can you water the flowers?
The older sisters became busy with other activities, chose to help once again.
Looking at the beautiful garden, Mum felt proud of Victoria's caring heart. Even the smallest helping hands can make a family's day brighter and happier.
Another new day began. Girls, let's clean the living room together. And Mum asked her daughters to clean the living room together. It was another chance to keep the promise they had made to Dad.
I'm chatting with my friend and will help later.
Halen promised to help later, while Bayla said she needed some rest.
I feel sleepy and want to take a short nap.
Once again, their mother was left waiting without the help she had requested.
Victoria quietly completed every task with a cheerful smile. Her kindness turned the messy room into a warm and welcoming place for the family.
Is everyone doing well? That evening, Dad called from abroad to check on his family.
We are doing great!
Seeing everyone smiling made him believe everything was going well at home.
The funds was felling listen, and blind mechanic time. Listen senses to make of this smoting contelm.
After one long week, Dad finally arrived home. The whole family rushed outside to welcome him with warm hugs, happy smiles, and joyful hearts.
Everyone shared stories from the week. Dad wanted to know if they kept their promise.
Had they truly kept it?
When the girls left the room, Dad quietly asked Mom an important question.
Did they really help out? Halen and Bayla kept making excuses. Only Victoria happily helped.
Mom told the truth with kindness. She explained that Victoria helped, while the older sisters chose excuses.
Dad looked at the three gifts.
He remembered his promise. He decided that rewards should follow honesty.
That evening, Dad gathered everyone in the living room. 3 colorful gifts rested on the table, and each daughter excitedly waited for her surprise.
To everyone's surprise, Dad gave all 3 gifts to Victoria. The room became quiet as the older sisters wondered why this had happened.
Helen and Bela felt deeply disappointed. They quietly asked why they had not received their gifts.
Why didn't we receive our gifts, Dad?
Dad gently reminded them promises are kept through actions, not words. Victoria had helped every day. I promised gifts if you helped.
The sisters finally understood their mistake. They realized that every excuse had taken them farther away from the promise they had made to Dad. Helen and Bela admitted their mistake.
Mom, Dad, we are truly sorry.
They promised they would never ignore responsibilities again. But good people learn from them. Dad smiled with kindness and for his daughters. Mom hugged them lovingly, reminding them that learning from mistakes is the first step toward becoming better.
Victoria's heart was full of kindness. She happily shared her gifts with her sisters, proving that love grows stronger when we share. The sisters made a new promise together. From that day on, they decided to help their parents with love, honesty, and cheerful hearts.
From that day forward, the family grew even closer. They learned that kindness, responsibility, and keeping promises are the greatest gifts of all.